This viaduct here in Leicestershire is alleged to be haunted. But that's not what I'm here for. Come with me to find out what's allegedly even more haunted. Well, good morning everybody. Welcome to Grace de Priory in Leicestershire. I believe this was a nunnery back in its day, and allegedly there's been 6 nuns together supposedly seen here. Unfortunately, if you can see in the background, there's a main road. That is typical. But also what's said to be here is a monk, a dark shadow figure of a monk. It's quite an impressive place. I never know how they stand the test of time when it comes to high winds, what's left of this place. There's another section of it there, and I don't know what that part was. I want to say that probably was a fireplace, judging by the chimneys. But just how haunted is this place? I think what I'm going to try and do is, any call-outs, I'm going to try and get shelter from that road, because the hum of that traffic is not impressive. Good morning, spirits. Good morning, nuns. And good morning to the monk, the dark shadow figure. My name is Dave, and I come to these locations to seek out the paranormal, spirits, ghosts, and with your help, I would love to be able to communicate with you. If you can communicate in any way you can, whether it be your voice, I've got a microphone here on my chest, come close to me, talk into it. Hopefully it'll pick up your voice. You might have seen many people carrying these devices in my hand. It's just a camera. It just captures the moment. If you want to show yourself on camera, I can document this for the world to see that you still exist. Now, if you can come forward and do that, that would be fantastic. All you have to do is step in front of the camera. I hope that traffic isn't too off-putting, guys. It is a little bit more sheltered around here. I tell you what, I'd love to have seen this place how it used to be back in its day. Right, I've just taken a little walk around and I'm thinking this area here for sound to try and drown out the traffic on that road there. This is probably the better of the locations. Well guys, I think I found the best spot. You're still going to hear the sound of traffic. Man, a floating mist just gone past that doorway. Man, why was the camera pointing the opposite way? From the top there, down to here. Are there any spirits here with me? Is anyone trying to come forward and show themselves? So I'm calling on the spirits to come forward and communicate. I read that the nuns here wore white, which was apparently unusual. Back in the day, they used to always wear black. But 6 white nuns have been seen to walk somewhere in this area towards them woods in the background. Maybe it's that whatever's left of that stone part of the building is, did they live in there and work in the Priory? Obviously they had connections to the whole place. I'd be interested to find out why there's a black shadow figure of a monk seen here. I don't believe there's anything bad spirit-wise here. I mean, they were all good people, religious, a monk and nuns and an aeroplane. got the ghost tube running.
Second.
Second.
I'm behind you.
You're behind me. Where? So you're now in front of me. Spirits, this device in my hand is basically a word bank. And you can use the words within this device to communicate. Your chosen words from this device, you can communicate and say things to me. Could you say something relevant to this location? Being a priory, nuns, a monk, religious.
Succeed.
Succeed. Now, I've just seen a guy walk past that way. Oh, he's there now. I was going to say, he walked quite fast. I just looked around the corner and he's gone. I was like, the hell? Just a fast walker. So could you come forward and say something relevant, please? The traffic has its moments where it's a little bit busy and it settles. So please stop. Spirit talk has gone quiet.
Guide.
A guide. Do I need a guide here? Do I need a guide to show me around? Do you know, I visit a lot of places, spirits. I have a lot of communications, mainly audio. Rarely have I captured stuff. I've seen stuff many a times. But the last time I was at a priory, was it called the White Lady's Priory? I believe I may have caught a shadow figure on a trail camera.
Haunted.
Haunted. Is this place haunted? Please. I mean, I've read that it is. Speaking of trail cameras, I've got one. I'll get it out and stick it somewhere. I was going to put this trail camera where those trees are in the distance, down a bank. There's a lake, and allegedly there's been spirits seen there. Obviously there's water, which is a good conductor for the spirits. But being it's such a wet, soggy morning, I thought, you know what, I ain't going to risk, because it's quite a steep bank. I need to figure out a place where I can put this trail cam. You want me to stop? Why do you want me to stop? I wonder. So around the corner there, all the little nooks and crannies of this place, there's not actually a lot of good places to put the trail camera without it being, if that's something to tie it to, that'd be great. But I've managed to put the trail camera in a little hole in the wall. I mean, the angle's probably not brilliant, but it's there. and it might pick up something, hopefully. So spirits, I've got a camera around the corner and it's on a sensor. It'll only be setting off and record or take pictures, photographs of yourself if you want to come forward and show yourself. If you step in front of that camera, also the camera that I'm stood in front as well, feel free to stand behind me. You said you were standing behind me before. Just walk past in the distance or in the foreground there. Just here. That would be fantastic if you could do that. Spirits, this device on my hand, would you be able to manipulate it and point it in relevant directions? If you close it in, we got a yes. If you open it, it's a no. I'm assuming when they both point in one direction.
I can't speak.
You can't speak. Well, could you show yourself? And like I say, I'm assuming that if they're both pointing in the same direction, maybe, just maybe, that is the direction of a spirit. The spirit of the nuns. Are you here with me? Nuns, are you still with me here? You still walk this place, don't you? You still roam around here.
Look closely.
Look closely where? Are you nearby me? Could you show yourself to me? Does that mean you're gonna show yourself to me? Nuns, are you still happy here where you are? Nothing. That one likes moving to the left. Are there any spirits?
Donald.
Any spirits or any ghosts present with me this moment in time? Yes. I'm asking you to come forward and communicate. Come forward and show yourself. Now, I might have made that one move with my right hand there. I jolted a bit. So I'll ask that question again. Can the spirits of the nuns come forward and show yourself? Make your presence known to me.
Loss.
Loss. Do you still wander this place every day? No. Do you wander this place at night time only? No. That's because if somewhere is haunted, it's haunted all the time. I take it, spirits, you show yourself only when you probably can, or even where you want to.
Where?
Yes. Where? Right here, where I am. Spirits, I'm going to go around with a thermal camera. And the thermal camera is allegedly a lot better sometimes to pick up what a regular camera can. Would you be willing to show yourself? Whoa. I bet it went a bit haywire, then went to yes. So you could show yourself
Desolate.
in front of my thermal camera. Man. So why don't I not get out the thermal, take a little wander around for a few minutes, see what I can pick up on that. So guys, for entertainment purposes, I'll leave the ghost tube running in my pocket. I'll have a little couple of minutes walk around with the thermal, see if we can pick up any abnormalities. Come forward, spirits, please.
Torturer.
Can you show yourself, please, through this device? Is it possible you could step forward and come for a walk with me? I'd appreciate it if you could do that. Also the camera that I have set up as well. You know, you can step in front of that anytime you want.
I know.
No. Well, that's good to know. I would absolutely love it if you could come forward and show yourself. I keep saying that, but you know what? Spirits, I don't even know if I've introduced myself. Usually the first thing I do when I come to these places. But anyway, my name is Dave. I think I probably did introduce myself actually, I just can't remember. Could you tell me what your name is? I would imagine you're all sister something or other, and the monk would be brother.
Have you been before?
No, I've never been here before. It's a lovely place.
By no means.
I tell you what, the doorways are very small in this place. Would you be able to walk in front of this device I'm holding, please? Let me see your figure walk past. Thought I'd just take a little wander over this side here. Just for a minute. I know there's nobody about, but I don't want to leave my bag alone too long. Spirit of the nuns. Or are they just the ghosts? Are they just a memory of this place? I would really appreciate it if any ghosts or any spirits can communicate. Like I say, I've got a microphone. It should pick up your voice if you want to come forward close to me. Was you happy while you was working and living in this priory? I suppose you was, really, because there's a sense of security and safety here from living in a regular village back in the day. Could you tell me, by talking into the microphone maybe, what did you do here? Did you make stuff here? What did nuns make in a priory? I believe the monks used to make things like wine and buckfast and stuff like that. But what did nuns make? That doorway there, where I saw that mist before, just at the top of the doorway that goes to a slight point, there, I've just seen another glide and mist go across there. From my left, sorry, not to my left, from my right to my left. Is there a spirit near that doorway? I'd love it if you could show yourself, man. Just walk there, just walk, step in front of that doorway. Man, what a place. Guys, I've just Googled a little bit more about what the nuns were doing here. Now, the accounts, there's records of an account book dating back to 1414. That was quite some years ago. The nuns were forbidden to leave the priory, which would explain why sometimes they've been seen walking. Now that they're in the spirit world, they're free to roam. Maybe they are taking that opportunity to leave the priory and then just come back whenever they please. Wool and livestock. So they used to sort of raise sheep for the wool, as well as pigs and cattle. They did some fish farming, because that lake I was telling you about earlier on, and there's another lake over the other side, so I assume they were allowed to leave the grounds to go to the lake, but nothing beyond that. Lime and stone. They actually ran an industrial operation. Records showed they made money from lime working in quarries on the land. Okay. Timber. They managed the woodlands. Man, these nuns were hard workers. It says here, the religious duties were praying 7 times a day. The primary social work was running a hospital. They made a ward of 12 poor people from the local areas. So they must have brought the local people to the priory, looked after them, along with a multitude of other stuff that they did. They acted as nurses, providing food, shelter and basic medical care. Why are they called the White Nuns? While most Augustinian nuns wore black, as I said before, the women at Grace du Priory chose to wear the white habits. So they chose to do that. This was a statement at the time, and is why the famous ghosts of the ruins is still known today as the White Lady. Interesting. So the spirit of the White Lady, or the White Ladies, like I said before, I've come a long way. Now, if you could come forward and let me see you. You were very hard-working women. Nurses, looking after cattle. A forest, doing timber work. These nuns, plus with the 7 times a day praying, when do they have time for themselves? Bedtime, probably, that was it. As soon as you get up, have some breakfast, work till lunch, work till dinner time, work till bedtime. But they were happy here. With all of that set aside, they were still forbidden to leave the actual premises. You know, spirits, White Lady, you do realise now that you're a lot more free to come and go as you please. I'm not a religious person myself, but I pray that you could show yourself. That you could show yourself. Come on, White Lady, where are you? Walk out of the doorway, please. So I've just Googled again. The spirits of the nuns, well, they're not spirits, they're ghosts. Residual energy. Apparently, they're not aware of anybody's presence here. So when they show themselves, they're just showing, they're living their life like a recording. However, the monk, the dark shadow figure, is more of a spiritual, interactive. He's aware of people's presence and he can interact. Another thing I read as well, there's a spirit or a ghost of one of the nuns, the White Lady as she's known, is said to believe to walk from this priory to the bus stop over the road. Apparently, she's been stood at the bus stop, the bus has pulled up, the driver's opened the doors, poof, she's gone. And I'll show you from where I'm stood here, if I just zoom in there is the bus shelter. And that's where the White Lady is allegedly seen fairly often, I believe. So, the nun's residual energy, like a tape playing back. So trying to communicate with the nuns is a no-go. Purely because they're ghosts. Now that's a shame. They're not known of anyone's presence here. That's really a shame, that. But the spirit of the monk can. So I'm calling for the spirit of the monk. Would you be able to show yourself on my trail camera around the corner? Would you be able to come forward? This device here that I'm pointing at, the microphone, if you come close enough to me and talk into this, I may well be able to pick up your voice. I mean no harm, and I don't wish to be harmed. Guys, I've got the hex box on. Spirits of this priory, would you be able to come forward and communicate through this device? Could you say something relevant? I want to try and communicate with the White Lady or the dark shadow figured monk. Would you be able to say anything in this device that's relevant to this location? You could say the word priory, religious. Are you nearby me? The monk would have had a name. Could you tell me what your name was? It would be brother, then somebody, wouldn't it? Could you tell me the names of the monks? The names of the nuns. What's the name of the White Lady? Is the white lady here with us? Dark shadow figure, monk. Are you here? Please show yourself. I don't suppose for a moment that you used to live here. Because monks and nuns never lived together. Not that I'm aware, anyway. Are you here with me? Please tell me your name. That just said Satan. I'm asking the nun, I'm asking the monk, what is your connection here to the Priory? What is it that you did here? Did you used to assist the monks? Maybe you brought medical equipment, farming equipment. You might have brought equipment to help them with the woodland and the fisheries. Is it true that you did that, or did the nuns make their own equipment? Would anybody be able to tell me how many nuns there were here in total? Two? There's more than two, though. There was more than two, wasn't there? Yes. I would imagine there'd be around about 22. Am I right? I would love it if the nuns made an appearance. I really would. Or even just a one single white lady. It's funny that this place is associated with a white lady, and that there's a priory actually called White Lady's Priory. Could somebody say something relevant, please, under this device? Something relevant to where I am? I keep asking that. Do not hunt. That's what that sounded like. Are you happy with me being here? Because I mean no harm. Just here to try and communicate, that's all. What the hell was that? I wonder, when the monks died, were they buried here? I don't see any signs of any graves. Although they would probably be on the outskirts, I would imagine, if there was. Dark shadow figure, monk, come forward, please. Like I say, I mean no harm, I'm just here to communicate with you. I'd love to have a conversation with you. You might be able to tell me some stories of this place. I wonder if he was a naughty monk and he had a relationship with a nun. That was usually forbidden, wasn't it? Would the monk be able to talk? Let me hear your voice through this device. I'd like to think at some point during this investigation, somebody has shown themselves or let their presence known. I mean, what was the mist that went past his doorway? 2 times. And it's not a foggy morning either. The spirits, I want to say thank you for communicating through this device. I'm going to switch this device off. Would you be able to say goodbye? Can you say goodbye?
Goodbye.
What a fascinating place. Well, spirits, I'm not done yet. You can follow me around. Come with me for a walk. Let me hear your voice. So we got ghosts of nuns. They're not going to be able to talk if it's residual energy. But the possibility of a monk coming forward to communicate, I'm still hopeful for that. I mean, that's quite an impressive place, that. Considering the 1400s, I mean, it was probably built before that. Man, I'd love that mist to come back again. Third time lucky. Maybe not. Well guys, I thought that was a very interesting investigation. Whether I've picked anything up or not, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to getting this on the old computer and get it edited and see what's what. So with that guys, going to bring the video to an end. I want to say thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Look at that, that's amazing, man. If you're new, feel free to subscribe if you like this sort of thing. If you do subscribe, hit the post notification bell, give it a thumbs up and all that stuff. And with that, I'm going to take the, I don't know, it's about a mile back to the car, through the woods, under the haunted viaduct. You never know. I'll keep the camera rolling, but obviously I'll edit it out if nothing is captured. With that guys, I want to say thank you all again. Stay safe, take care. See you all on the next video. Bye for now.